Welcome back to another worldbox video. Today, all four species are fighting on Europe. Alright, we have humans in Africa / Spain. Mountains. I like to put them next to the... no, not mountains, dwarves. Dwarves are the race of people. Dwarves, put them next to mountains. I kind of like to do that. And then we have an orc. He kind of wandered away from where I played him, but I kind of put him in like middle of Germany or whatever. Then we have another orc in Britain. And then we have the elves in like Scandinavia and Norway. I just want to note, I don't know how they did it, but the orcs have unified early again across water. We might see another orc victory, just because that's kind of how they won last time. They united early, and then they took over the world. I mean, they had infighting after, but you know, whatever. This place is a little bit behind because I had to restart them, because they kind of died to wolves or something. I don't really know. I don't know why they're slow. Okay, just be on the lookout for if you placed your bet on orcs. It's looking good for you, to say the least. All right. Okay, not even shortly after that, humans unified as well. Human unification is great. It's good to see. We have two big contenders now, and they've expanded early. And you know, I think the orcs may run into the doors soon. The doors might run into some trouble here. They are kind of protected by this mountain area. You know, I'm looking for the doors to expand into Italy. It did not take long for war to break out after I had that little break there. Humans and orcs are already at war this early on. The two main contenders take the whole game just because they unified early and they have access to good resources. And they've already decided to go to war. Now the orcs are pretty hard to actually get rid of because they have Britain, so they have the natural, defense of the island. So I don't know how this will end up. I want to see this. I don't know who started the war, but they're kind of walled off. Okay, that's a big orc army. I don't think a lot of the orcs are trained that they're sending over. They have a few archers, but they just send people with like fists and that's it. Well, I guess that's all the humans are. It's pretty early into the game, and it's just skirmishes. I mean, all it's doing is just weakening both their populations, which is very, very good. Oh, and the yells of unify. Okay, this is turning into a game. This is turning into a game. Wow. It just keeps going back to back to back. Orcs invading the dwarves, quickly taking care of them. I mean, look at this force. It's massive. I mean, the dwarves are just gonna go down just like that. I don't think they stand a chance. They fight in the mountain pass. Yep, that's one orc civilization down. The orcs, they're very aggressive, and they like to, and it works. Playing very aggressively, taking out your competition early, it can backfire. You know, if maybe you lose, maybe you bit off a little bit more than you can chew, but they always just kind of dominate in fights. Man, oh man. Dude, this map, I guess, it's brought out something in it. It's brought out the European, like, they want a war. They want to have war. The elves are at war with the dwarves as well? That's insane. The elves are at war with two nations at once. Oh, hold up. We had an orc landing on Africa with... Okay. I was talking about how they don't have many trained troops to fight in, like, Scandinavia and Norway. This is where they all went. They all got in a boat and had a naval invasion of Africa. This is getting way, way too accurate to real life. The human boat wanted to come back. That's so many archers. I mean, I would hope that humans can defend this. They have a nice area. They struck on the capital, and there's so many archers. I don't know if the humans aren't very well equipped yet. They haven't trained up their troops. I think they got into a sense of security being on Africa and not land connected. This huge naval invasion, they've taken out the capital. It's all over for the capital. They're moving on eastward. I don't think the humans are going to be able to hold out. The archers are kind of distracted, but there's so many of them. Wow, I actually did not think this would happen this early. And meanwhile, there's warfare going on and I gotta slow things down a little bit. This is insane. We have the dwarves and the orcs going to war with the elves. Oh, the dwarves made peace with the elves. But the orcs decided they did not want any part of that, and they've been expanding. They've taken out the capital. And they're pushing even farther in Norway and Scandinavia. Now since the dwarves are kinda they might betray. I'm thinking the dwarves might turn on orcs. I mean, or the orcs just might be mad that they aren't still fighting with them. The orcs are already quickly expanding in Norway, Scandinavia. I don't know where the human population is. Well, I'll have to find out. Okay, I found the remaining population of the humans. They got stuck in a boat down here. Or I think that was weird. But I freed them. I did. I don't think they actually have anyone who can actually build. Oh, they do. They started a new town. I don't feel bad about doing that. Oh my, oh my, oh my. While I was looking down there, I think the orcs are just gonna wipe out the elves. This is actually insanity. They just got outplayed. That's all I can say, I guess. I did not think they went to war too early. They couldn't defend. The orcs are massacring. They usually chill, I thought. But, I mean, they just totally went to town. It is now just the dwarves, the remnants of the human civilization, and the orcs. Question is, how long will this peace last? It has begun. The war on the Dwarven Empire has started. Can anyone stop these guys? I don't think so. The dwarves just don't have the manpower. Counterattack. Okay, counterattack from the south. They're striking up. They're very well equipped right there. Oh, that's a large army. Did they draw the orcs into their territory to strike back? And then counterattack from underneath? Okay, they're getting kind of separated here. That's the big downfall that'll hit you. But they aren't fighting anyone well equipped. I don't know where the orc army is. This Dwarven army is just kind of strolling through. Doesn't look like they're actually like... it's too easy for them. I think they're taking some casualties now. The archers are kind of going off. I don't know where the orc army is, you know? There's the orc people, but there's the orc army. Oh, well, I found out where the orc army was. It is all in Africa, finishing off the humans. Did not expect that. Question is, can they get back in time? They need to get picked up. Yep, there's the ship. Alright, I think we can... The dwarves are starting to get pushed back a little bit here. They did a lot of push. But now the main orc force, this isn't even the main orc force. Well, there it is. That's the one. That's the one I'm talking about. The orcs are now in the offensive. The dwarves, their army, they pushed really far. They pushed too far. They overextended. Their army is not at the ready. They just don't have as big an army. They need to train up the new recruits. Orcs are attacking every single town at once, it seems like. I don't know if the dwarves will be able to hold off. They have good resources. They just need to be able to make use of them. There's a little dwarf. I keep getting them mixed up somehow. Dwarf force. I'm pushing back up. The problem is like they just don't know when to back up, right? They'll push up and they'll just keep going, non-stop. But they should just retreat, regroup, and defend. I mean, they're doing a little bit of damage, but it's just not enough damage. They need to do more. The orcs have made a strategic move. They are cutting off the doors from each other, making it hard to supply each other and send reinforcements either way. That's very smart. Huge battle here in Capura. The doors, I think this is their last stand. And they do it. It's looking close. If they can keep holding out, but the orcs just keep coming through. Yeah, they just overextend, and I think they lost another town. This is devastating. They're trying to set up. Look, this is right next to the orcs. This will not fly. They will destroy you. Yeah, I mean, they just don't have enough. The doors just don't have enough. Another town wiped out. They only have 3 major towns. Their capital is not looking so hot. The orcs are constantly sieging, and they're just sieging the secondary town here. The doors are holding off, but every single time, they fight, they lose too much, and the orcs can resupply. They have a lot of population. It doesn't matter if they lose any, but every single dwarf is critical for the dwarves here. I mean, the orcs are coming from the west, they're coming from the north, they're coming from the south, they're coming from the east somehow, even though they're directly on the border, they're coming from the west. I don't understand. They just keep pouring troops. This is it. This is the last of the Dwarven forces. They have a little mountain, but the mountain pass is not gonna hold them. I think all we can do is take a step back here and just watch as this Dwarven civilization ends and the orcs win again. The doors have been ended. This is it. That is the ending. The orcs own Europe, North America, and South America. The doors have like Japan or something. Who even knows at this point? Did not expect that to happen. Thank you for watching if you did, and hopefully I'll post another video tomorrow. So I'll see you then. Much love. All right. Have a nice day.